Welcome to my channel, guys. This is Never Temple Peter, but obviously well known as Royalty on Wheels. You can please follow me on my socials. Yeah, but guys, today I want to talk about something. I said in one of my videos that I'm gonna try to be consistent in uploading videos here on YouTube, where I share my journey, living with a disability, and just sharing, the things that I have overcome or the things that I have learned to accept, which society would consider a taboo or something that I should feel ashamed of. So yesterday I was reflecting on just how my year has been, and whether I am proud of what I've done this year, and what I've achieved this year, and everything that has happened, which I may not have planned, because obviously life happens, And I'm having my coffee because it's like 12 o'clock in South Africa. So anyways, guys, so while I was like reflecting yesterday or the past few days on what my year has been like, I realized that, there's a video that I posted. I don't know if I posted it here on YouTube or on TikTok, where I said in 2023, I don't want disabled women to feel ashamed of wearing adult diapers, nappies. I don't want women to carry that shame, because I know growing up I was very, very ashamed, ashamed of wearing adult diapers. But I've learned to accept that part of my disability, and to accept that that is what comes with my disability. So as I was saying, I have a feeling that my brother is gonna come to my room and he's gonna ruin my entire video, and I'm not gonna cut it out unless he's topless. Yeah, if he's topless, then I'm gonna cut it out. But anyways, guys, so as I was saying, yeah, I was reflecting on everything that I've overcome, in terms of accepting the fact that I wear incontinence products, or the fact that my bladder is not functioning the way I would have wanted it to function. Because like I said, I grew up carrying that shame. And I mean, no one told me it was a shame, but everyone treated incontinence as something to be ashamed of, and I'm not just talking about my family, I'm talking about other women living with disabilities. I've noticed that most of them, they carry that shame, it's like, we don't talk about it, like it's those behind the scene kind of things, behind the closet, kind of things. And I was like, why must it be behind the scenes? And I mean, we see adverts for kiddies diapers every day. Why don't we see adult diapers? Why don't we see on television adult diapers being marketed, being advertised? Why don't we see? Because I mean, there is a market for adult diapers in South Africa. So why are they not being advertised? How does a person who has recently being disabled, how do they know where to buy what and which products are the best if they don't see these products being marketed on television or on the media? So I wanted to be part of the solution, and I started talking about my incontinence on social media, like sharing which products I use. I'm engaging with other women with disabilities, sharing my products with them, and just having those honest and open conversations. So like I said, so I was reflecting on all of this, and I realized that, you know what, I have done a lot this year in terms of, advocating and in terms of creating awareness around incontinence for people living with disabilities. And obviously, women do experience incontinence for different reasons. Sometimes there's stress, incontinence, there's post-birth, all those things that would make a woman experience incontinence for a certain period of time, and sometimes also due to sexual violences, so there's all these things that would contribute to a woman experiencing incontinence. But look, my incontinence is due to my spinal cord injury, which I'm gonna maybe share in a different video, because obviously this focus is on me being proud of myself for openly talking and sharing my journey living with a disability and having incontinence. So with that being said, as I was saying, I did a video where I was like, hey man, I'm so proud of myself for actually going ahead and talking about this. And I mean, guys, it has not been easy, like putting myself out there, being vulnerable, because some people would judge me. Some people will ask me, why am I even disclosing this? It's private, it's personal, blah blah blah. They're sharing their thoughts on my incontinence. Hey, but anyways, so as I was saying, people obviously have their opinions on what I share about my life, and their opinions are not as important as what I say and think. Now, with that being said, so I posted a video on TikTok where I was like, I was kind of doing a review on, I was actually doing a review on pull-ups, because obviously I was financially not in a position to buy the normal nappies that I buy, because the value added tax has been increased. So now we are paying quite a huge amount of money for those nappies, which is something that I'll probably start advocating for next year. We're gonna fight that. But anyway, so I was doing this review on these pull-ups, and then some guy asked me, why do I wear them? Why do I wear nappies? And then obviously I explained, and people were impressed with how kind and how gentle my response was, that I was not shaming or bashing the guy or swearing at him or insulting him. No, I didn't do all those things. I answered his question in a very polite manner, which I would try to do with everyone who asks me a question, which is to answer with politeness and with gentleness, because obviously I'm a God-fearing woman and God teaches us to be gentle and to be kind, I answered this guy's question, and my video got over 1 million views and like 100,000 likes, and I was like, well, okay, it blew up. Not what I was expecting, because I was just answering a question. But now you see that created a lot of exposure for me, to speak for disabled women and to speak to other disabled women, because I had women reaching out to me telling me that I'm so inspirational. I gave them so much courage to accept their disabilities and to accept their incontinence, and obviously then someone asked me, like, how much do I actually pay per month for these products? And I told them, yo guys, this is how much I pay, and it's quite expensive because you're and they afford. But anyways, so that my response to that question, where someone asked me, like, how much do I spend on these products? So people started donating, you know, sending me money so that I can buy adult diapers, which I actually did buy. You know, and then someone who I think works for the Dis-Chem Foundation saw my messages or my videos and responses, and she was like, I know you pay a fortune for these products and you need them, and I want to help. And that is how I got Dis-Chem to donate me a voucher valued at 1,500 Rand for 12 months just to buy my incontinence products and toiletries and things that I need, you know, like medical things that I would need on a monthly basis, because I mean, yeah, these things are quite expensive. Now, you see, guys, you see how it all ended, you know, like this all started with me making the choice not to be ashamed, me making the choice to advocate, you know. And I mean, I've been talking about my incontinence throughout the year, but it's only like right at the end of the year where it blew up, where people were like, I want this woman, like, she's so brave to share this, you know. And having Dis-Chem Foundation to actually sponsor me for 12 months, guys. Like, it's literally like for 2024, I'm sorted when it comes to adult diapers, incontinence, you know, products, medical stuff. Like, guys, imagine if I did not answer that guy's question. Imagine if I did not take that. Okay, guys, so I'm just gonna quickly wrap up. Yeah, because I've said a lot, and yeah, I think you guys get the gist of my message. You know, you get where I was going with all of this. But otherwise, please do subscribe to my channel, like my video, share it with whoever you know needs to hear this. Otherwise, guys, let's continue to uplift one another and to help educate one another on disabilities and different types of disabilities, and breaking the stigma, and do what Dis-Chem has done for me, you know, help those who, you know, who are in need of help. Even if it's an encouraging word, you know, if it's just a kind gesture, whatever, you know, that is prompted in your heart to do. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching my video. Continue to stay tuned for more videos, and if there's anything that you would want me like to do a video on, or that you would want me to share about my life, then you are more than welcome to comment below. I'm going to try to open my comments so that you guys can engage with me, and so that I can see what you guys are interested to know about my life. Otherwise, for now, let's continue breaking the stigma that is attached to wearing incontinence products or adult diapers, and let's uplift one another and empower one another. Otherwise, thank you so much to Dis-Chem Foundation and to everyone who has made it possible for Dis-Chem to donate the 12-month voucher to me. Ta-da!